Welcome to the hash.
From this day forth,
your whole belongs to me.
Holy shit, Jono yelled so loud his fucking camera disconnected. I'm not even joking. His camera fucking disconnected. He yelled so fucking loud. Oh shit. Welcome to the hashtag #1 non-shilling gaming podcast. You fucking dog.
Just sat down in my chair, brushed the dirt on my hair, took my shoes off, turned the TV on and saw the news reporter. She's so sexy. It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. Edging is my passion, it's my dream to last for months. Don't need no compassion, I just need my hand, and I hope you understand. It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. Building is my life. It's hard to live without it. If I don't edge, I will die. Did somebody say toothpick sound? And it's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. It's time to go. Hope it doesn't end soon. Gotta keep it going, gotta get it flowing, gotta cool. It's hard to think when I masturbate.
You do a daily show, and number one, if we talk about video games every day, it'd be really fucking boring. It'd be horrible.
It would be horrible. It would be boring.
Terrible.
Welcome, everybody, to Gronking on Dogs. By the way, I think this is the first time it's just me and Jono here today. Some shenanigans are about. I'll just say that. There are some shenanigans about from the other people. But let's be honest, me and Jono are hard carrying Gronking. Let's be fair. Lethal doesn't do a thing. That guy, he just sits around putting his finger in his belly button and saying, "Oi, wanna lick, big fella." It's unfortunate. Maz is he's gone catatonic. He's like Linda McMahon at WrestleMania 17. It's bad. It's really bad. He's like full on catatonic. Jono, how the fuck are you doing today?
Doing a lot better than yesterday. Holy shit. I was fucking exhausted, man. But hey, had a good time last night with Doom, the Dark Ages. My goodness, that was a fucking blast. Looking forward to playing it later today. You guys can find me right after this show. Be over there. But yeah, other than that, yeah, looking forward to what we got on the plate today. Other than what we got up here, talking about on the article, got a little bit of Star Citizen stuff. Big event coming up. We're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss things. So how you doing though, Kareem?
I'm doing actually not great. I'm going to be honest. I was really looking forward to playing Doom, and I had to fuck up with the Microsoft app. I just want to say, fuck you, Microsoft. The Xbox app is total fucking dog shit. It wouldn't update. It downloaded the entire update, but it would not actually put the update in the game. So it made the game unplayable. And I'm literally like 5 minutes before launch, and I'm like, now I have to uninstall the entire game, re-download it. Then and that's like, oh, now it's fucked up my whole schedule. I was going to play some Doom on stream today, and I couldn't fucking do it. I'm pissed.
Shit.
I'm red hot. I'm pissed. Anyway,
sorry to hear that, bud. But yeah, just a quick note I yelled so loud, it fucked up StreamYards and removed my camera off of StreamYards. So
yeah, you fucking broke.
And that was weird because I was just using, and it wasn't even like yelling for me, but apparently it was too much for StreamYards. Too much energy.
That's so
Gronkcore energy, I guess.
Yeah, dude, Gronking energy is at an all new level. We take Jono's energy, my energy, Maz's energy. Lethal has negative aura, so we just subtract that. We take a mulligan on that, obviously. We combine that energy, add the energy of today. We are the most energetic fucking show on this goddamn platform, minus all the other ones that are actually more energetic. Forget those ones. If you exclude all of the ones that are better than us, we're the best. And I'll say that. By the way, everyone, before we get into the chat, before we say hello to chat, everyone, make sure you hit that like button, get as blue as Cortana's ovaries. And I'm telling you, Cortana in 2B cosplay. That's what you all want. That's what Lethal wants too. I think that's where he is. I want to be honest.
Paint his whole fucking place white. He sees that, man.
He already did that to a Switch. That buddy's fucked. All right. And by the way, if you could go and check out the videos on the channel, that is much appreciated. Now with and the shorts, by the way, you want to check those out too. Shorts are pretty wild. If you got schizo brain, you're gonna love it. And with that, let's get into chat. Jono, you are going to be the chat slut today. You're going to be the one reading the super chats for the freaks, unless there's one that's directed towards me. But yeah, we got D-Day Direwolf in the chat. We got Gravy D for a member message. 30 months.
Fight, fight, fight. Apparently, yeah. You guys really enjoyed that yesterday. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
This bald fuck is going to have to stay in the back. I guess his computer's fixed. Fuck you, bald man. Shaka Zulu with the member message for 17 months.
Round 2. Live and let die. Fight.
Yep, me and Jono are going to have a scrap up at the Canadian Tire parking lot. It's going to be wild. Actually, I got a funny story, but that's a tangent.
Everybody's got a funny storyline of Canadian Tire.
Yeah, I had a drunk buddy, and I tried to get him to go fight army reservists at the fucking Canadian Tire one time. He almost did it too. It would have been fucking great. Big Texan Moz for the $5 super chat. Fuck.
What you mean Stellar Blade is blocked? Bro, is Gronkin going to petition stop ruining Gooner games? Because this news def got lesbian Melanie confused. For real. Yeah, she probably, not too sure about what's going on right now, but she's probably going to join the hype train, praise it, ignore what's going on, ignore the past, just keep moving forward.
Yeah, we will be talking about Stellar Blade coming up because obviously it's in the title, but yeah, that's some big news going on too. And fucking Melanie Mac, I don't think her uterus exists anymore. Big Texan Moz for another $5 chat.
You know what's confusing? Maz's sexuality, Jono's gender, Cream being a light-skinned black man, and if Lethal got brain damage or broken balls. With Lethal, maybe one broken ball, one broken half a brain.
Yeah, one brain damage, one ball. He's got one brain damage, everybody. We got Pete up in the chat.
Side.
Holy shit, another goddamn super chat from Big Texan Moz. He's going off, man.
Appreciate you, buddy. As I was walking through acres of this barren farmland, I realized something when I found this.
I'm sorry, Moz would never say that.
Yeah, he would get all messed up with that barren farmland. I realized something.
Can I do this one, Jono? Could I do this?
Yeah, go ahead. Maybe give it a little Moz spice, maybe.
We find something like very oh no, we don't have any music that works. Oh, that's sad. As I was walking through the acres of this barren farmland, I realized something when I found this dirty penny in the grass. Moors, you're still a cheap. Still cheap.
Cheapskate.
I don't know what that means. We got Lethal in the background. You know what? We're bringing Lethal in now. You're gay.
Okay.
Hello. Sorry, you picked like the worst time to fucking put me in as well, actually.
Yeah, I saw that. That's why I fucking chose it. And you know who else is in the chat right now? Boss Hog. You're letting him down.
I'm sorry, that was like the worst time. I was sitting there for like 5 minutes ready. I'm like, oh shit, now he does it.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. Fuck
what
you.
What did you expect, man?
Yeah.
Oh,
gotta keep you on your toes, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely on my toes.
You know what? And you're gonna sit there in the cut corner while I finish this. All right. We got Boss Hog in the chat. The Brisbane Broncos for $10. Jono, hit him with it.
We know what Square Enix is going through. Haven't been relevant for nearly a decade. We filleted our fans only to disappoint them every single time. Shit recognizes shit.
Yeah, and look at that. We got some shit on screen right now. Anyways, Beefy 5 Layer is here. Cell Shade, not Shell Shade. Cell Shade, Butcher Blaviken, D-Day Direwolf is, by the way, still here. I just want everyone to remember.
That's still a slut.
Mail with a $5 super chat.
Oi, Lethal. Go ahead. No, go ahead. It's yours.
Oi, Lethal! Mud zipper's like a cereal box. If you open it, you'll get a big prize, mate. The LTM 6900 doesn't require a 12V minus 2 times 6 connector. Just some loving. You know, every time you fucking talk, I just have this like overriding temptation to like place my dong in your mouth. It's like it's rightful home.
You have the urge of love.
Yeah, I have the urge to love you down. Something ferocious.
All right, we got Doug in the chat. Dude's in the chat. We got both Doug and Dude. And Mr. Tex is in the chat. That's true. Lord Botha with the member message. Get it, John.
Late and Boss Hog. Yep.
That's toxic male.
Stand with Foxu. Foxu. Oh, is that everyone? Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
thing.
that thing.
Look, on the subject of that, I'll tell you all right now. I used to be someone that would tweet out hashtag I stand with blah 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 blah. But I feel like I've matured a little bit since then and realized it's all just one giant virtue signal. The same type of people that do this are pretty much the same type of people that tweet out a fucking black square for Black Lives Matter. I don't really see much difference.
And number one, if we talk about video games every day, it'd be really fucking.
Yeah, people like him, for example, but you know, anything just to fucking for anything really. There's no fucking hole that man won't lick.
I'll say this: glad to see things worked out for her. She's not a horrible she's not a horrible person. She's all right, but yeah, she got wind with the whole journal shit. Get targeted
no one fucking likes these people to begin with. I don't know. I just feel like this whole hashtag I stand with is like, yeah, you're acting like a BLM supporter.
Oh, that's it. Virtue signaling. You got to wave your big red flag to the United
Look how righteous I am. I'm standing with someone. Look at me, people. I'm fucking good. I'm one of the good guys. Like, shut the fuck up. Oh, that's it.
Oi! You know who's gonna tell you to shut the fuck up, Lethal?
Literally everyone. Somehow I was the bad guy from yesterday.
Jack of all casuals. Member message for 28 months.
That's a long time.
Round 2 is round 3 at Creators Clash. No,
is Creator Clash even a thing anymore?
It is, but iDubbbz is not involved, and they don't have a main event, and it's all fucked.
Oh, dude,
it's not good. It's good. We got Lethal crying like a bitch over here.
You should kick him out just for that XQC reference, honestly.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Last toxic mail for the $5 super chat. Jono, hit him with it.
Since this is now a Canuck Sausage Fest, let's make fun of the lone Aussie. For real. Fuck the Commonwealth. Yeah.
Wait, but we're still
a part of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, that doesn't
don't
really
make sense.
Work. We're actually like the second biggest country in it. I mean, GDP wise. That's fucked.
Don't quite work out for us, buddy. Or was that the intention?
That's not good. Your Schmaza Gaming.
Gamers. I got this one.
Oh, okay. All right.
Gamers. Do not let the arguing confuse you. Both these men are leftist SJWs who support masculine-looking women like E from Stellar Blade. Phase up, gamers.
That's a fucking statement. That's
a fucking wild. God.
I'm offended.
We got D-Day Direwolf with the $20 super chat. You know what? I think that deserves an A-Rab money. I think it does. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure. Hit it.
You know what? Or it deserves maybe a push that bitch part 1. You know what? We'll have him with a push that bitch. Push that bitch. Yeah. All right. D-Day Direwolf for $20. Super chat. Check on the stream. Great show yesterday, guys. Thank you.
I thought it was one of the best in months, honestly.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was really good. All right. Okay, we caught up.
We have caught up.
All right, boys and girls, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off with something a little bit silly, but also a little bit sad. Now, Nintendo has a habit for striking down things. We know this. But what have I told you, boys and girls, that they are now standing in the way between people finding true love and having great sex? All right? Okay? Nintendo is Nintendo is actively standing in the way of that, man. It's not
trying
cool.
to sell my nuts.
Nintendo shuts down unofficial Smash Bros. Dating app only 1 day before the beta launch. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now that this app for this Smash Bros. Tinder app has the greatest fucking name ever. But the Smash Bros. Inspired dating app with over 400 pre-resignations allegedly received a cease and desist letter from Nintendo. Smash Together. Introducing Smash Together, the premium dating site for Super Smash Bros. Enjoyers of all kinds. Meet your dream doubles partner in and out of Smash. With a robust matchmaking algorithm tailored to connect you to your ideal Smash partner. Oh, dude, that's such a fucking good fucking name. But look at this shit. We at Smash Together have been amazed with the unprecedented level of support in the past 18 hours. We've passed 400 pre-resignations. There's still plenty of time to secure your spot. Be sure to text LOVE to this number to make a profile so that you can smash together at launch.
Oh,
After
somebody say the dating game song now. That's what you need on this.
After months of development, Smash Together is entering open beta. The app will be public on May 15th. Access is currently waitlist only, but release day spots are reserved by texting LOVE. Your number will be automatically saved, so no need to follow up. And then it's just we got cease
and desisted.
They hit us with it.
Let's be like, were you guys really not expecting this? Smash Together.
Oh,
Everybody
no.
would see this coming a mile away. But hey, good effort.
My boy Yoshi looking into the sunset. After months of developments, we just read that part. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're gone. They got hit with it. So to all you freaks in the chat that were looking for your ideal Smash partner to smash together, now a lot of the comments in this type of stuff are exactly this. Because if you guys know anything about the Smash Bros. Scene,
yeah.
Yeah. There's no women. There's
Very
no
few.
women.
Yeah, if any at all.
Yeah, not good.
It's a gay dating app.
Yeah, but it's a shame. You know, I don't want to stand in the way of anyone finding true love. And if Smash Together was going to help people find true love, then who am I? Who am I to say no?
Fuck them.
Well,
I guess they can't now. Yeah,
that was kind of the point. RIP. I know about 60% of the people in our chat were signed up to Smash Together. Now.
Wait, hold
up.
Now. He's going to Grindr. Last Toxic Male. He's headed over.
Damn
he's
right.
switched brands, bro.
Before we actually get into like the main things, I know you guys said you wanted to talk about this last, but no, we're doing it now.
Well, we figured that you were still gonna have some fucking weird shit going on with your PC.
I always have weird shit going on. Now, it's been a long time since we had any news on this topic, since we had any official updates on this, but here we go. David Leitch is in talks to direct the Gears of War Netflix movie, and John Safich, the Dune from Dune, is writing the script. Listen, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but you can't fucking tell me this is sounding good. All right, there's no fucking way. Then if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Fuck yeah, I'll get a good Gears of War movie. But a Netflix adaptation of Gears of War movie, I have more faith in the animated project that they're doing. I think that has potential. Okay, but a live action Gears of War movie from Netflix.
I will slightly disagree. This gives me hope that it might actually be mid.
So you've gone from it's going to be dog shit to it's going to be mid.
Yeah, possibly. And not that it is. I have hope that it is.
Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag depending. If you look at John Spate's writing list, his list of stuff that he's done. He's done Passengers, the Toon movies, of course, that's mentioned there. He also helped write Doctor Strange, the Marvel movie, Prometheus as well, which that's a bad mark.
That film's fucking bad for writing.
Yeah, so you'd have to really look into detail his record, what movies he's done, what he's done right. And as far as I'm seeing, like the most action-oriented stuff that he's done is the Dune movies, Doctor Strange. Yeah,
he's done big budget films before, which is what we're looking for, right? David Leitch, he's done some good stuff. Like, I mean, he was a producer for all the John Wick films.
Okay.
As a director, he worked on like Bullet Train. Like, he actually does have like some good movies under his belt. Some other stuff that he's working on as well that are up. Like, he's also set to direct the Just Cause movie. Which, by the way, there's a Just Cause movie that's happening, and he's set to direct that as well. So I have more faith in him than I do in John Spaihts being the fucking writer. I like the Dune movies, the Denis Villeneuve ones, but I also like the books, and I'm like, there are problems. There are problems here that aren't lining up. The timeline's a bit fucked, and so I'm not too happy about that, and that comes down to writing. So I think this may be a show kind of like Fallout, where it looks really good, there are good things about it, but it ends up having problems with lore, or it's just mid.
I'm getting the worst case scenario. Okay, I think we can all imagine worst case scenario, but I'm getting the impression that it's going to go very, very heavy on I don't know what they call it, but that background CGI, the shit that like Disney uses in their TV shows. Like when I was watching that Daredevil Born Again, there was so many times where you're looking in the background going, that just doesn't look right.
What do they call it? The blue room, the sound room?
Something like that.
They used it all over for The Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about with this. Not including, the actual writing itself, man. But
thank you, Gigawatt. The volume room.
That's what they call it. All right. Yeah. I'm getting the impression they're going to use something similar to that to have all the destroyed buildings in the background. And if they go underground and have all the fucking tunnels and all that type of shit and have the helicopters, the King Ravens. I don't know. The more I hear about this, the more I think about this, the less I have less and less faith. I will concede that there's a stronger possibility that the animation one will be good.
Probably. Look, here's the thing. Disney's got the volume room. Netflix, they got the sound building, bro. Yeah, it's completely different. It's completely different. Yeah.
But let's not forget, they're also doing the BioShock movie, and we haven't heard jack shit about that in a long time as well.
That's in development hell. I don't think we're probably ever going to get that. I'm going to be honest.
I will get BioShock, the Netflix movie or TV show, whatever it is, before we get the fucking BioShock 4. BioShock 4 has been passed around to so many studios and everyone's turned it down. At one stage, Certain Affinity had fucking BioShock 4 and they passed on it. They got rid of it as well, man, which, not good.
Chad, do you want another BioShock? Because I know I don't.
Oh, fuck off, Matt Jarbo.
The dream
that is fucking cancer. The Dave, dude, I can't wait for them to release Gears of War, the Dave Bautista collection, and it's all the games together. Yeah, dude. Get out.
Oh,
you
man.
never get a casting job in Hollywood. Please stop.
Wait, okay, you got Dom, you got Marcus. Hey, who's gonna be Cole? Augustus Cole.
That's going to be Ahmed Johnson, I guess.
No, it's got to be another wrestler. Big E. He's injured. He's all fucked up.
His back don't work.
This is so fucking retarded, dude. Fuck out of here. I always get into arguments about this. I've never understood where this fascination with Batista being Marcus Phoenix came from. Because he walked out once and said, oh, look at me, I'm a Gears of War fan. And everyone was like, oh, you must be Marcus Phoenix then. Oh, like, where the fuck did that come from? It's so retarded. I hate it.
Man. What about The Rock? Do you want The Rock in there? And
The Rock is Dom Santiago. Imagine this. Here we go. This is my impression of The Rock as Dom. I will find you, Maria.
Oh no, I will find you, Maria. And he's just standing there smiling the entire time.
Yeah, his stone stoic face that he gives all the time. I will find
Okay.
you.
Yeah, he's
Delta-
just there like,
All right, Delta Squad, here's the plan. What we're going to do is we're going to take the resonator. It doesn't matter when we take the resonator. To the millions and millions. Like, shut the fuck up.
I want
Batista
Stone
can't
Cold to
even
be cold,
fucking
man.
wrestle. He can't even wrestle, let alone fucking act like a character like Marcus Phoenix. Get the fuck out of here, man. Of the three of them, and I'm not saying that this is good, far from it, but of the three of them, Cena as Bad's the one that works the most. And that's fucking far from working.
that's still not good.
It's not
Oh,
good, but
bro.
at least you could. He's in the right direction. At least.
This
Please,
post
God,
is
no.
fucking cursed.
I hate everything I'm looking at here. Fuck out of that shit, man. This is, dude, let me just tell you. You know what it is? I hate this fucking video so fucking much, man. This shit. This is like one level below the fucking sex scene in Halo. This right
Are you
here, man.
talking Batista in the
Hey,
cosplay? You are talking about it.
This is my kind of.
No, it's not, you piece of shit! And the fact that Coalition actually put him in as a skin in, was it Gears 5 or 4?
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
Wasn't he the like box art, the digital box art image? Like,
If
For
you
a
got
long
like
time.
his version and shit, it just gave me
no, the
fucking
base one, it
angst,
showed
dude.
him on the fucking thing. It's
I
fucked.
hate it. I 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 hate everything about it. Fuck my life, dude. All right, that's enough of that. I'm about to fucking have an aneurysm, man.
He's about to
My head's-
fuck.
I'm feeling dizzy. I need my smash together app.
You drank too much coffee and now you're dizzy like Moz.
Big Tex and Moz with the fiver. Mm. So Moz is having his bar mitzvah today, or is he trimming skin off some spear tips? No. Actually,
loyal.
by the way, this is where he is. I actually know where he is. The reason I was late was because Nazma picked me up in a van, right? He told me there was candy in the van. There's no candy. It was just him with his fucking cock out, right? And I jumped out of the van and left Mozza in there. So but Mozza swears there'll be candy at the end. All right, so that's where he
There
is.
never is there?
I don't know. It's Nazma.
What's the
I'd
candy
like to,
worth all the butt sex?
I'd like to think Nazma would be a fucking.
I guess we'll have to ask him when he gets back.
This is true.
Ah,
This is
that's
true.
True.
All right, now we actually have some breaking news, right?
20, the last 20 minutes.
Okay.
Bloomberg, Jason Schreier has dropped, ladies and gentlemen, an article on Bloomberg News with an executive leaving PlayStation.
Oh, Jason Schreier with the most. Yeah, you look at the face of that dude and you're like, nah.
No, but then you look at his work and you're like, okay.
All right. You know, you do the write-ups, but you just stay over there and fucking do
Yeah.
it, you freaky looking motherfucker. All right, here we go. PlayStation executive Jade Raymond leaves the studio she founded. Her company, Haven Studios, is developing an online shooter title called Fair Games. Holy shit, bro! Okay. Jade Raymond, the founder of the head of Sony Group's game developer Haven Studios, has left the company. PlayStation leadership didn't give Haven staff a reason for her departure, but it came several weeks after an external test of Haven's first game, the online shooter Fair Games. According to people with knowledge of the matter, some of the developers at Havens were concerned about how the game was received and its progress, said the people who asked not to be identified because they aren't authorized to speak publicly. Jade Raymond has been an incredible partner and visionary force in founding Haven Studios, a PlayStation spokesperson said in a statement. We're deeply grateful for her leadership and contributions, and we wish her in the best we wish her all the best in the next chapter. The spokesperson added that the company is committed to supporting Haven Studios and excited to continue the journey with the new co-studios head Marie-Eve Danis and Pierre-Francois Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Fair Games announced.
Wait, hold on. That guy's name is Pierre Francois Sapinski? What the
Sapinski.
fuck?
Wait.
What the fuck? No, that's not no.
C'est ridicule. C'est ça.
No,
Fair
that's
Games.
not right.
Fair Games announced in 2023 is one of the few entries remaining in a slate greenlit by PlayStation several years ago. for live service games or games that are designed to generate recurring revenue. PlayStation has said it's planned to release more than a dozen, but many of those games have been cancelled, including, let's not forget, the live service God of War game. Yes, remember, that was a thing. And an online, due to disastrous results, last year, Concord, of course, an online shooter that was pulled from stores after less than 2 weeks. Fair Games was originally slated to release in fall of 2025, but it's been delayed to next spring, people said. So I guess if we're just going to jump to conclusions on this one, it was yet another piece of shit PlayStation live service game when they already have Destiny 2, which say what you will about it, but when you think of live service games, it's probably the ones near the top, and if they put more focus on that, maybe they would actually have something that can do that reoccurring revenue that they want. Instead, they're putting effort into Marathon, which most people aren't really looking forward to. And now here we are with another PlayStation live service game in the mix, getting all fucked up and in development hell. Must be a day that ends with the letter Y. It wasn't there going to be a live service Horizon game? Still on the slate. The
live, what was it? The live service God of War got canceled. But there was a ton of them. Again, the insinuation that's being made in this article is the game was so bad, she either resigned so she wouldn't get fired, or she got fired and they're saying she's left the company. I mean, it's kind of a wait and see. If they're really that worried about the game, they're delayed it. It's going to be coming out. This could be a situation where they spend too much money on a game again. I'm not saying it's going to be Concord levels of bad, but it will be a similar situation where they spend too much money on a game that nobody wants to play. And so in this case, I don't know what happens with her. I don't know where she goes. She's worked for Ubisoft in the past, EA, Google Stadia, from what I remember. And there's probably a bunch of other places that she's worked, but those were her most recent jobs besides her studio.
Yeah, I had to take a look at her because her name rung a bell for me as well, amongst others in chat. But yeah, she does have a bit of a rap sheet. She's been in the gaming industry. She's from my neighborhood, for freak's sakes. She has a record with Ubisoft with many of the Assassin's Creed games. She's been an executive producer for half of the games that she's been a part of. And on top of that, too, she's also was a part of Electric Playground as a correspondent alongside Victor Lucas and Tommy Tallarico. That's where I remember her from.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's got a bit of a Jeff Keighley like rap sheet. She was on. She was a part-time correspondent on the Electric Playground, which is a Canadian version of the G4 TV Attack of the Show before Attack of the Show came out, which had Victor Lucas and Tommy Tallarico talking about video games today, basic video game news. And yeah, she was a part of it. She basically has a similar rap sheet as someone like Jeff Keighley or many others like Adam Sessler and such like that, Morgan Webb. She's been around.
She actually got into the gaming industry and did stuff.
Yeah. She got a computer science major, got in with Sony, and for 20 years basically she's been within that circle of Sony, and to the point where she founded her own company there for Haven Studios, acquired by Sony, and now she's leaving. That's the weird thing about it, is that she has the studio founded.
That's their game too, yeah.
Yeah, is she done? Is it like she's moving on to something else, or is it like what's going to be happening moving forward? Is she getting out before the fire gets too big? Like there's a lot of questions that aren't going to be answered until. That's
kind of what it sounds like to me. To me, it sounds like she's looking at this and doing the Kakarot and I need to get out before it fucking, sinking ship type of thing.
Well, yeah, I mean the fact that they delayed the game internally, like this game was announced from what I remember, but there's not been any dates announced or anything like that from what I've heard. But yeah, I mean that's not good. Lord Botha brings up something.
Maybe she's pregnant and just wants to be a mum. It's better than being there.
Is there any evidence that she is though? Is that a thing going on?
Maybe she's 50. What, she's 49, 50?
Yeah, that's
I think they're a decade dry, man.
Yeah, that you've hit the wall already. Sorry.
Oh shit!
Where's that
Hold on.
song there? No eggs, empty egg basket.
But hey, small world,
Oh, no,
man.
she's
Small world.
Hey, best. Hey, whatever she's doing moving forward, best of luck to her. She has a good rap sheet, man. She works.
Yeah.
Started up in the research and development department for Sony and worked her way all the way up to executive producer. Like, yeah, she's a real one as far as I'm seeing here.
Yeah, it's a shame that her game seems to be kind of fucking poo-pooing down the toilet.
Hey, speaking of games poo-pooing down the toilet, let's talk about Marathon.
Oh, and also PlayStation.
And also PlayStation.
Wow. Boss Hog is not having a good day. I'm sorry,
Can't
Boss
catch
Hog.
a fucking break.
It's just a tough day for him.
So an artist has accused Bungie of plagiarizing work for Marathon. Now, before we go into this, I want to say it was like 2 weeks ago where there was that update on that bullshit fucking lawsuit where that dude said that fucking Destiny copied his unpublished work. I mean, like, obviously it's like, okay, this is kind of fucking ridiculous. The funny thing about that one was Destiny couldn't use vaulted content to prove him wrong. Even though, like, they have evidence, it's just they can't use it because it's vaulted. That's where it was funny.
Yeah, that's
This
it. But
one,
that case is still going to go into discovery. It's going a lot further than some other cases of plagiarism, like the Star Trek Discovery. That got shut right down. But this is very different because it is a matter of art, not of writing.
Yes.
So it's a lot thinner of a margin to cross.
I have a bit of a, let's just jump into it. An artist stepped forward and called out Bungie for stealing their work and using it in the Marathon closed alpha playtest. In April, Bungie hosted a playtest for Marathon, and the first impressions were mixed at best. One of the main complaints said that around the game's implementation of aim assist for mouse users, and some players argued that it made the game too easy. In response, Bungie, okay, blah, 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 blah. Let's go ahead and jump to this one. An artist who goes by N2 on X claimed that Marathon Alpha released recently and its environments are covered with assets lifted from poster designs I made in 2017. I don't have the resources nor the energy to pursue this legally, but I have lost count of the number of times a major company has deemed it easier to pay a designer to imitate or steal my work than to write me an email, he explained. So this is what he's saying has been copied from him. Now, look, first of all, Bungie is, of course, not obligated to hire me when making a game that draws overwhelmingly from the same design language I have refined for the last decade. But clearly my work was good enough to pillage for ideas and plaster all over their game without any pay or attribution. I don't have any resources, yada, 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 yeah, all that type of stuff. All right, now, really quick. So, yeah, go on.
Which is his and which is Bungie's?
I believe this is Bungie's, and this is his. Well, he's doing like examples of both. Like he's saying, like, look, there's an arrow there and all this type of shit.
But this is on the right. Says the stuff on the left is the Bungie content.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, this is very like generic, like 80s neon futuristic type of design. Like, this has been around for a long time. There's no way this guy, I'm sorry, I don't think you invented this style. Are you doing stuff in a similar style? Yeah, I don't think you invented it. I think you're kind of, your ego needs to be a bit in check there. Now, if they have legitimately ripped you off, that's fucked up and you should be paid, obviously. But, like, I've seen that arrow design a million times. And I've seen it even before 2017. So you can't tell me that you invented it in 2017 when I've seen that shit in the past. This is a design format. Like, this is basically people trying to modernize the design for fucking Blade Runner, right? That's what people were doing, that type of stuff. That didn't start happening in 2017. That happened like 2007, bro. That's when those designs started happening. I think he's full of shit a bit.
Yep. And to top it off, he's not even going to pursue legal challenge against it. He's just basically making a post out trying to get court of public opinion on in his favor. It just means he's whining and crying and he's not going to do anything about it. Sitting on a fucking cactus, complaining about the cactus, hurting him, but he's not going to just stand up. So, what the hell is this, man? This guy, if you're not going to pursue it, then why complain about it at all? Just,
The other thing I'll add. Okay, go on.
I was just gonna say, Jigo, I didn't say it looks like Blade Runner. What I said is they've taken the style of Blade Runner and modernized it. They've done modernization of it. So it doesn't look like it's in Blade Runner, but it looks like a very modern version of what could be in Blade Runner, right?
I guess what you mean on that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like near future aesthetic, like slightly graphical. I mean, I've seen like I can make similarities to symbols that I've seen in Mech Commander 2, maybe Armored Core, as well as even Cyberpunk. That yellow image with all the little dots and such on there. That kind
Oh
of
yeah, Cyberpunk for sure looks
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
the vibes for
Finals,
sure.
Even
Well,
the
that's it.
finals does too. Like there's a lot of games.
The other thing is,
Arc
is it
Raiders.
entirely possible that this is an old Marathon thing? Because let's not forget, Marathon is older than Halo. So it's
Ooh.
possible it's something from the old game.
Old
And if
assets coming back
so,
to life.
and if so, that's even further back than 2007. The
That's
style,
way before.
again, this style has been super popular in the late parts of the 2010s, going into the 2020s. Here, something
Mhm.
like that just doesn't pop out of nowhere, right? It's one of those things. It was, an overnight sensation 10 years in the making, where it's like
Mhm.
people are working and using that style and innovating that style, and then it blows up. It
Mhm.
seems like to me he popped on when it blew up, and he's like, I'm now, going to work with these designs.
Well, there you go. Good luck. Good luck. I think you're going to need to bring a bit more proof than what you got there, man. But it is interesting how this always seems to happen to Bungie. I feel like every couple months they're getting accused of plagiarizing something. I don't know. Maybe it's become a bit of like a Michael Jackson type thing where it's like, fuck it, just keep accusing them because they pay out.
Yeah.
So we'll
That's
see.
it.
We'll see.
They're given a
Yeah.
real hard time when it comes to the writing stuff, but the artwork, that's been a lot easier for people to prove in court that, it's some sort of plagiarism going on that they need to compensate them. So, yeah, good luck to them. But if you're not gonna fucking follow suit with it, then fuck you. Fuck your art.
I need way more fucking proof than that. Go, hey, there's an arrow in there. Like, nah, son, I need more proof than that. Like the other one as well, that the one that we talked about like a couple of weeks ago, like he used like the most generic terms, which also so did Destiny. They used like the most generic terms, and his work is unpublished. Like when you actually look at it, you go, yeah, bullshit. I don't think they ripped you off there. Like I said, that one was just funny because they couldn't use vaulted content to defend themselves. That's why that one was funny. There's been a lot stronger cases in the past, but these most recent two, I'm like, I really think you're grasping here. And if you got something, I need to see more fucking proof because that just ain't enough for me. But hey, chat. Ubisoft time.
Oh,
Who's ready?
fuck, man.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's get her over and done with. Let's see what they fucked up this time.
You can have a little bit of breathing room because the last toxic out with Fiverr says dirty, nasty, filthy king of hungry jacks, Nazma, just told me that Cena's bicep vein is bigger than Lethal's peen after autistic analysis of both. Listen, the great thing, last toxic male, we all know that you have a tiny wee little throat, okay? So if I was to have a small schlong, it fit just right in you, wouldn't it? No,
So you've confirmed that you have a tiny penis then.
I want you to come closer and find out.
Brother,
Hey,
I
couldn't
couldn't come close enough to see that dick, all right?
Well, we can find out.
The Hubble telescope pointed directly at your fucking crotch. Still couldn't find your dick.
Don't worry. Someone
Through
will
the
find
mountains
it.
of pubes.
Just keep coming closer. Just edge on closer and we'll find it together. All right, now, Ubisoft time. I don't know.
I'll never be able to match your freaks.
I don't know which one to start with here. Okay. No, fuck it. Let's do this one. Let's do this one first. Who here has heard of a Ubisoft game called Raiders Republic?
Yep.
It's getting a movie, Jono. Now, how many people asked for a movie of this game?
Not
Zero.
as many people that were asking for a Forza Horizon movie.
Literally
Zero.
zero.
Oh, yeah.
Literally zero. Okay.
Or a Need for Speed movie. There's probably like 10 that were asking for that.
Oh, jeez. So the publisher is teaming up with the Bad Boys for Life directors. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Adderall
Another
and
movie adaptation
Bilban?
of a video game has been announced, and this time it's a Ubisoft IP. Riders Republic is set to be made into a film with production being handled by Guillmont and Ubisoft Film and Television. Oh, dude. Remember how yesterday, Cream, they were talking about, we're going to cut up budgets. We're not going to be spending so much money and all this type of shit. We're going to reduce the amount of money we spend. That lasted less than 24 hours. The film will be directed by the Bad Boys for Life directors, collectively billed, who are responsible for Bad Boys for Life and Ride or Die. I didn't even know that was a movie. It will also be written by Noé Debris, who previously wrote Devan, which was awarded the Polum Clair-Obscur Expedition 33 in 2015. According to the report, Riders Republic film is set in the Alps and will focus on stunts and humor in an attempt to capture the game's tone. That's a wild fucking statement. The game was released in October 2021 and has players taking part in mountain biking, skiing, snowboarding, skateboarding, and wingsuit flying. Players also compete in 64-player mass races. The live service game is currently in its 14th season. Ubisoft Film and Television, formerly known as Ubisoft Motion Pictures, previously released live-action movies based on Assassin's Creed in 2016, and we all know how that played out. And that movie had Michael Fassbender in it, and that dude is popular as fuck. Right, and not even he could salvage that piece of shit.
It was great. Remember?
Is at the height of his career.
Yeah, man.
He's on everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, if you go up though, look at some of the stuff they're producing. Like they're producing something like Mythic Quest, which is one of the bigger shows on Apple TV Plus. Their production of films is not. I mean, it's bad with Assassin's Creed there, but Werewolves Within was like kind of meh, but it was low budget. Yeah, I actually think we're gonna have to retract the whole thing of them blowing the money. I think this film's probably gonna be a really low budget comedy.
That makes sense.
Kind of like Werewolves Within. So even if they lose the money, it's a drop in the bucket, but the potential to make the money is there. So
it's weird too, because with all, like, out of all the IPs that they have too, Riders Republic, I think I got a little bit of a theory on that. They may what happened, like, for a lot of these game movies, they get pitched like at the early ages of they would pitch a story, they would agree like, all right, let's do it, and the level of adaptation and changes made would be so vast that it would barely be recognized as its original IP. We saw that happen with mostly with the original Mario Brothers movie, and we saw that with as well with the Double Dragon movie as well. And it kind of happened for a lot of these movies where they got tweaked and changed. I think what happened here was that they had a extreme sports story that they didn't have the money to find for it. So what they did is they saw this IP, Riders Republic, approached Ubisoft, showed them that they had this script ready to rock, get it together, and just use the Riders Republic IP as a means to fund them, and as also a means to be sponsored, so that a piece of the pie goes to Ubisoft for this. This is just a working theory based on what I'm seeing right here, but it seems to be that's might be going on with this. I got nothing to fucking confirm it, but it's just speculation. What do you guys think?
I think that makes the most sense, because I don't think anyone woke up in the morning and went, Riders Republic movie.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you look, they produce a lot of stuff that has nothing to do with Ubisoft products. Like Mythic Quest is a show about making video games, like a comedy, but it has nothing to do with Ubisoft. So I could see them being like, okay, yeah, we'll adapt whatever that is into Riders Republic, and people will be like, oh, that's a stupid film. And then they go see it and they'll be like, it was okay. And they'll make a good bit of money. Maybe. Yeah,
and that the other thing too with the state of Hollywood is right now, it is really difficult to get a movie greenlit, get a script greenlit. But if you have this level of backing by a major IP or a major company, there's a lot more confidence from the investors that this is going to go through. So you get a little more chance of success in actually having this greenlit.
Biggles actually brings up a good point. People will probably watch this and have no idea it's Ubisoft. The exact same thing happened with Werewolves Within.
Yep.
The exact situation. Most people didn't even know it was based off a game who watched it.
Yeah, we're probably going to get something less game and very, very movie. Just so happens to be the same IP.
Yeah, all right, but that's not all with Ubisoft. This next one, Cream, I would really like you to read the headline on this one. Give us your initial thoughts, and then we're going to go through it, okay?
Yeah. Yves Guillmont's son, Charlie Guillemont, is returning to Ubisoft. Nope, this is bad. So Charlie Guillemont is the son of Yves Guillemont. Obviously, you have ears and you have eyes, so you heard me say it and you can see it on the screen. The problem with Charlie Guillemont is he got pushed very, very quickly into this company, and not like at a low level. He got out of fucking grad school and they just started pushing him higher and higher and higher in the company, and then kind of had him leave. So the fact that now he's coming back to the company, that's concerning, because this man is not competent at all. Like, not anywhere close. I'm fine with Nepo hires if they can actually do their fucking job, right? It's a family business. I get that. But he's fucking shit.
He's like a more retarded Shane McMahon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Insider Gaming has learned that Yves Guillemont's son, Charlie Guillemont, will be returning to the company following his departure in 21. According to the internal emails sent to Insider Gaming, Charlie Guillemont will be rejoining the company to join forces with Marie-Sophie de Walmart to lead the company's transformation committee. Oh my fucking Christ almighty. Yeah. The committee, which consists of 10 members, said to guide the evolution of Ubisoft's brands and studios over the next 100 days. Holy shit. It's a move that has been met with criticism from employees.
No shit. Like, I can just imagine being in their shoes. Like, fuck, I gotta friggin' my job's on the line because with this kid, my boss's kid. This is terrible.
Who tell Insider Gaming that the majority of the members within the committee are the ones responsible for Ubisoft's current state. Yeah. All right, hear me out. All the people that made all these bad decisions, let's get them in a room together so they can make the future decisions.
This happens a lot, man, and it's so fucking stupid. None of those people should be eligible for being anywhere near this company. Even someone like Charlie Guillemont, who will probably inherit a good portion of the company, assuming it doesn't get sold off or fucking dies. He's not qualified. None of these people in this committee are really that qualified, and they fucked up a lot of things. They helped make decisions that fucked the company. It's fucking ass backwards to do that. It's
amazing.
No, they're in the club. They're gonna fight as their damnedest to stay in that club.
Charlie Guillemont in particular got his fair share of criticism from employees who question his qualifications and the Guillemont capabilities on leading Ubisoft to a brighter future. It's literally Shane McMahon. Anyway, Charlie co-led Ubisoft outlet with Remy Prulin since 2014, but both left Ubisoft in 2021 to pursue new opportunities. It's fucking Shane McMahon, which included being the CEO of a Web3 gaming company. Right.
Called Unagi.
However, within the company, Charlie was also heavily criticized for being responsible for one of Ubisoft's biggest controversies in 2020, where the company used BLM Black Lives Matter imagery in association with an in-game terrorist organization for the mobile game Elite Squad. I forgot about that, but I do remember that now. Holy shit, how retarded are they? It's the Shane McMahon of gaming, isn't it? In the internal email sent to staff, it was Charlie Guillemont that takes full responsibility for the oversight. So here's everyone that's on that fucking committee. This is kind of cooked, dude. Or Ubisoft has issued the following statement. Within the recent announcements to create a new subsidiary, Ubisoft is undertaking a transformation of its entire organization. Charlie Guillemont has rejoined Ubisoft and is on the internal transformation committee that will recommend to the executive committee a new operating model designed to ensure Ubisoft's long-term success. So basically, it got proven to be true. Okay.
Yeah.
This is bad. This is bad. Even by Ubisoft standards, this is bad.
This is bad. This is probably one of the worst decisions they could make. one of them. I don't want to get dramatic here with this one, but this is bad. This is really, really like. Remember how we said yesterday? Hey, I said yesterday. Hey, there actually looks like this is kind of a bright spot when it should have been a colossal failure. You're going to have way more colossal failures with fucking Charlie Guillmont involved in the company. He's incompetent. He's a fucking rube. And he's the worst type of fucking nepotism hire. One who is absolutely feckless and can't even figure out how to fucking open a door without somehow fucking tying, social, shit to fucking terrorist organizations and making shit decisions. And oh my God, so much fucking dog shit. He's useless.
There's got to be like making such a big decision like this, bringing your kid into like this whole committee for transitioning your company. Like there's got to be some people that are happy about it. Maybe the investors, maybe the shareholders. What about you, Lethal? Maybe how is your stonks?
As a proud shareholder of Ubisoft,
I don't know if I'd put proud there.
I'm entitled to some goddamn fucking answers here. What the fuck, Yeeves? So you're telling me, Yeeves, that you're bringing your retarded fucking kid back in to fuck everything up? Did you take 1 second to think about me and my stonk? My one singular stonk?
His son's a fucking rube. It's like Yeeves is the sheriff and Smokey and the Bandit, and his son's the fucking retard deputy. I ought to smack your mother in the mouth. Like type of shit. Like he's just a fucking idiot. And you know what? Yeeves is an idiot too.
To answer your question, Jono, why don't we all have a look together?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh.
Let's see their 1 month average.
Yeah. Let's in comparison. Well, they're up.
Wait, Charlie's coming back. Bang!
We were oh my God.
Oh, that's a kick in the nuts.
What the fuck? Dude, look at how high it was. It was like, oh, we're doing all right. And then it's just like, uh-oh. What are you doing, Ubisoft? What the fuck?
You had it. You had the hype. You had the... You were controlling the narrative. You had it there with your shareholders. It was good. The people were bitching, but it was good. But now,
go back. You got to go back to that. That is an impressive drop off. Look at it. One day, back down to basically where it was at the beginning of the month, like a month ago from now. They eliminated a month's worth of gains in their stock price with one decision.
I know I've been comparing him to Shane McMahon a lot. But Vince McMahon at least had the fucking the brain capacity to go, you know what? My kid's a fucking idiot. Let's fire him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Eve there, he did I guess he liked having his kids in the club too,
Oh yeah.
Hey, John, a quick question for you, because I know you've been playing Doom Dark Ages a little bit.
Yeah.
There's this argument that seems to be going on a little bit. Is the game too slow?
As far as I'm concerned, no. I'm playing this on what's essentially normal mode, considering like very easy, normal, hard, very hard. I forget the names. But as far as it is right now, it's fine at its pace. And when it comes to those difficulties, if you wanted to have a faster pace, the sliders are all there. There's the way they set this up is really impressive, is that even though no matter how you set up the difficulty, no matter how you want it, put it whatever you want, everything's still very much the same within game. There's no like you have to reach, you have to beat this at this difficulty or stuff like that. Yeah, that'll be a fucking add-on for achievement, but everything's all completely available to you. So, and you can, that's it, adjust as you deem fit for your own play experience. And they've made it so like it's one of those easy accessible for everybody but it's in a good way, where you can have it as very difficult as possible. And we've already shown it too. With the difficulties, the way the normal mode is set up, the sliders go so much higher than they do go the other way around. It goes so much harder than it does easier. But there are some things about it, like if we start getting into the nitty-gritty details of it, the parry system seems a little too wide overall to what a lot of people think. You can get into the little nitty-gritty of things, but overall speed, just a general speed, it's good. And you can change it as you deem fit. So I fail to see how that's a valid complaint when you can adjust it yourself.
Oh, yeah, no, that's just one of the more like controversial things I've seen about this game is people saying they feel it plays a bit too slow. But Sandro's bringing it up in the chat. It goes, well, that's because they're playing on bitch difficulty.
There we go. We'll get off of journalism mode.
Is that really all it comes down to?
Essentially, but
that's funny as fuck.
Can,
so it's kind of accidentally filtering people.
You can have it on journalism mode and still raise that slider to pick up the pace of the game. So
now there is one thing. There is one man who is doing a lot of fucking damage to everyone's arguments, both for and against the speed of this game. All right, and that one man, he goes by the name Darkside Phil. Have you guys seen this?
Oh,
no,
who could escape
I
it?
have not.
Oh, you haven't seen this, Chris? Don't tell him, John. Don't tell him. 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 This is peak DSP, boys and girls. This is peak DSP. No, we're back. We're so fucking back. I have not seen this type of retarded DSP in years, man. Years. You know that whole series of DSP tries it? Oh, man. Oh, man. This game is going to fucking fill that series for a long... It's peak. Just watch. Just watch this shit,
DSP back in his prime.
Yeah, this is prime DSP, man. It was so back. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it.
What is he doing? He's just standing in the corner.
Look at his eyes. He's soulless.
That's just stands in the fucking corner. The thing, everyone knows Doom is just constant movement. All right, Doom's fucking crackhead at times, right? This is fucking amazing, all right? But it gets better. I'm so glad this game, like, don't get me wrong. I am really looking forward to playing this game, but I was not expecting this game to give me peak DSP moments.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I saw the stupid tweet about me playing Doom that's completely out of context, and the idiots all liked it, and I already just destroyed them on Twitter and called them all the retards that they are.
Retards. Boom. Destroyed. Nuked.
I
obliterated.
destroyed them on Twitter by calling them retards.
Can't even show your face out in public anymore. Dude, like,
someone...
You got to give it to DSP. Like, his consistency is, like, unbelievable, man.
Consistently
My
shit.
goodness.
Decades,
well, I mean, like,
decades of consistency, man.
Like, dude, you have to have a heart and grit to be this much of a fucking douchebag.
Took the one clip of me playing Doom last night where I went into a room and the room is actually set up to be a booby trap. The room is full of explosive barrels. So if you charge in head first and you try to fight like you're supposed to normally, normally you're blowing everything apart, punching, kicking, ripping, and keeping the momentum. If you do that in the room, the barrels blow up and you die. So I went into the room and a barrel blew up and I went from full health and armor down to like 5 health. So then I had to run cowering into a corner, hiding behind cover, peeking out and sniping the enemies so I didn't hit any of the barrels. It's a literal booby trap.
I had to cower in the corner. I didn't want to. I had to cry and shit myself. Do you think I wanted to do that? That's basically what he just said.
Dear God, I know exactly what part of the level he's talking about. He is so fucking retarded. All it takes is just a few shots. Oh, you see a red bullet? Bang, bang. Boom. Chain reaction. Takes out the enemy in front of you. He fucking sat there and fucking just pot-shotted the guy until it died. My God, this guy is like just the most retarded way of unorthodox fucking Doom gameplay.
Man.
Flips that and puts it on the internet and acts like I'm bad at Doom. Oh, look how DSP plays Doom. And then some other creator, a dunce who doesn't know the context because, this is what dunces do on social media, reposts it and goes, oh, if you just play Doom like this, understand red barrels. Gets 2.2 million views. Fuck you dumb fucking retards who don't even know the context of the clip. I'm playing the game exactly as it's meant to be played.
Now I'm gonna cut him off there. I'm gonna cut him off there because it would it'd be wild if there was another clip that went viral of him playing in a totally different level and totally different situation. Wouldn't that be fucking wild?
That would be wild. Oh wow, okay. Is there barrels here? Are there random barrels around? Or...
That was a pretty good freeze frame. Oh, dude, you have become royalty around here with your Palestine-Israel comment. That's our go-to for everything now.
That one was wild.
What's going on? What happened? I have no help. What? Yo, you couldn't see anything. What's going on? What happened? I have no help. What? Yo, you couldn't see anything. You literally couldn't see what the fuck was going on, and I died instantly, lost my entire health bar. I don't like this shit. This is fucking stupid. Yeah, lose my whole health bar to an attack I can't see.
I can't see. There's this giant fucking green. I can't see it.
Fucking hell, Phil.
He made the stupid mistake of nosediving into a crowd of enemies without fucking covering his flanks. The game is not like freaking Doom Eternal. You cannot jump and shoot. You got to basically play as a battle tank. Strafe, do your sides. Sweep the fucking area. Make sure that you're not getting flanked. Be aware
I'm gonna run directly toward the enemy, get shot, and then be like, "What happened?"
And then do a cope stream. I took it out of context. Oh man, he's the king. He really is the king, isn't he?
I roasted these guys on Twitter. I called them gay.
Retards.
Like,
yeah,
like. I was criticizing myself with some of the things I missed when I was playing yesterday and some of the, moments of combat, still trying to get used to it. But fuck, bro, this guy takes it to another new level.
What a fucking rube, dude. He's like fucking. There's something not mentally right there. He's deficient.
Nah, he is the best. Every time, he's up there with Chris Chan for me in terms of lolcows. Right, every time there's a new in-depth Chris Chan or DSP doco, I'm clicking on it, man. I'm like, tell me more.
DSP's been busy lately. He's speed running, being a lolcow again, dude. He's
that's so good. I love them, man. Shout out to DSP. Shout out. All right, now before we get on to something else, we have this. The last toxic mail. We will fire through super chat. Thank you very much, last toxic mail. You're not on DSP's level until you spend 100K on WWE champions. Now give me money to pay my bills. Yes, this time.
Chat.
Oh, that Lord.
Chat. If we don't hit the sub goal, we're not gonna do the marathon, guys. Chat. Oh man, yeah, he never hits his goals. By the way,
he also gave us PWR. There'd be no PWR without fucking.
Yeah, that is as PWR's origin story. The hot young dudes, hot young guys.
Oh, it's so good. All right, now moving on from that, it's so funny. Like me and Cream were talking about this today. Star Citizen, all this shit we give this game. You can't actually fucking play it low, can't you? You can't actually turn the fucking thing on.
Me and Donna were talking about that too before we started. We were like, you can't call it a scam. It's not where it should be, but holy shit, it's actually fucking playable. Like it's an actual game.
I can't turn it on.
At $35 to $45 at AA pricing, it's fair at this point. They still need to add more. They still haven't get every promises, but at least we got some. It's not Ember.
Yeah, exactly. You can actually play it. You know what, Shocker? I'm going to do something funny for that. Now, Jono, can you tell us what the fuck is going on with Star Citizen at the moment?
Yes, for the next 2 weeks, it is the 5th anniversary of the annual Invictus free event, which basically opens up the entire game for everybody. In the game, it is basically an annual celebration event and recruitment drive to bring in new pilots and new people to come and join the fleet, become a mercenary, and you go into a showcase. You basically look at all the new ships that are coming in, stuff that's looking forward to. This is where they start bringing out like little tidbits of what's coming moving forward, new products, new projects, and also within these 2 weeks too, they give you passes to a set of ships based on which company the ships are coming from. This is basically like a huge tour and invitation for everybody who doesn't have a package, who hasn't bought Star Citizen yet, to come in and play the game, enjoy it, see how you think about it. And, if you want to buy a package, they have them at discount, particular ships packages at discounts. So yeah, I find this is a cool event. This is like, it's huge. It's crazy, but it's all in game, and that's the cool thing about it too. You can actually like just jump into the game. This whole event is going on, and it's great. It's really cool. But yeah, like I said, in real life, this is basically a recruitment drive to get more people to pledge for packages, to get more money, to add more on top of that 800 million. But the big thing that everybody is really complaining about right now is what they've showcased with the new vehicle mods, and with this right here, like Dear Robert Space Industries, there is still time to delete the shop pages for these ridiculous items that should only be obtainable in game. This is causing a huge ruckus that is also a problem that has occurred over and over again because of Star Citizen's particular practices. What they do is they, at first, when they preview a ship, they showcase it, but you can only purchase it by pre-ordering it using your real life cash. It's only later on that the ships eventually become free to, basically you can buy in-game currency rather than having to spend money and invest into the game. You can just basically play the game, grind your cash to buy the ship. But what happened here is when they showed these new packages, new additions, add-ons to throw into your ship's vehicles that you can see right here, a flight blades kit for your ship or an extra bombing kit. All of these are all at $15 USD. Mind you, this is an add-on for your ship. This is not a ship. This is an add-on to make your ship better, and it's costing 15 USD. There is no in-game at this moment. There is no in-game purchase option for this. Now, when I scope around in the community and such, a lot of people are suspecting that this is going to be coming in 3 months later as an in-game purchasable item. Doesn't matter. The way that this is playing out, it is a disgusting fucking business practice, baiting people into thinking that, basically baiting them with FOMO, giving these people the chance of trying to buy this, not basically lying by omission, saying that, not having to say, oh, it's going to come out in 3 months. So basically, oh, I'll wait 3 months. If you keep that idea out of your customer's brain, they'll have that case of FOMO. And that's what happened with a lot of folks. And you can see it in some people are like, some of these pay pigs are fucking, oh, it's $3. Oh, it's just $15. Not a big deal. But fucking Christ, that adds up, man. And it is disgusting. Freak. Y'all remember back in the day, we bitched about horse armor being $4. Now, basically, you don't even get the horse with this. You get the armor. That's it.
You don't even get the armor. You get
you get a head plate.
You get harness. The fucking horseshoe. One of them. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Chris Roberts' grand plan. Yeah, this is the one thing that it's rare to see this happen because everybody's already told ahead the ships eventually do become, but not for this. There's a complete omission of what will happen in the future for this. But yeah, it really sucks to see that, and it's a recurring issue. But aside from that, people are generally enjoying the new event. A new update came in alongside with it, which came with a long-awaited, now playable ship, the Idris. It's a frigate, fucking fantastic, and it also is supposed to be a significant ship within the Squadron 42 main campaign. And that's that. Mum's the word on that, but the last time we spoke of this was a good while ago, and unfortunately, I apologize to you guys, but I didn't know as much information at the time as I do today. But there was a big. They showcased Squadron 42 back then, and it looks like they're getting into a position where they can finally give us maybe something of a release date. Don't hold your breath on it, but at least what they showed us was they showed us an hour of the introduction to the campaign. Showed us new characters that were going. Henry Cavill's now going to be in Star Citizen. Which is cool.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Well, why not? It's cool. Get the geek in there, man. Why not? But yeah, as you can see with this video here, a showcase of the current event that's going on. You basically take a tour. It's a showcasing hall. If any of you guys have gone to car exhibitions, car shows, it's essentially the same thing that's going on here. But you do get the 2 days temporary of free to use ships logging in, which is pretty cool.
You know what's the most exciting thing to do? Go to a RV show.
Oh, if you're a geek, if you're a ship geek, yeah, this is for this is ship porn, basically.
I like, you know what's even better than ship porn? Actual porn.
Actual porn.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
But yeah, it's a yeah. If you guys are interested in playing Star Citizen for the next 2 weeks, it is completely free, and you can also join events. And there's new missions as well for those to give you an experience. You know, give that full experience. They do want you to play. You know, they're giving you something at least to try it, but take it as you will. It's free at the moment.
Yep. But really quick though, guys, we're not hitting the goal at the moment, guys. We won't be able to do the marathon stream, guys. What are we doing?
Guys, we can't do the marathon stream unless you hit the goal. I need to pay my bills.
Yeah.
Guys.
What are we doing, guys?
There's just not that much interest in this game, guys. We're gonna have to stop. I know there was some good interest. I know people paid for the goals for the last 2 streams for this game because one person really wanted me to play it, but I don't want to play it anymore. Fuck you.
You know, I really want to try. I really want to play this, but you guys just ain't giving me enough.
That's closer to Jay Leno. I feel like you could do a good Jay Leno.
I told you, I've said this multiple times. I'm terrible with impersonations.
No, but if you do that and just do a little bit more, you could get a good Jay Leno out of that one, I think.
I'd have to listen to a lot more.
It's not my fault, Dave. It's not my fault. I didn't do it.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. No.
This is something we were supposed to do yesterday, but we're all yelling at each other, so we took up a lot of time with that.
Stalker. Lethal has one. It's me.
Cook. This is looking incredibly faithful.
Oh yes.
That's like 4 days.
Yep.
4 or 5 days from now, man.
Yeah.
And this came out yesterday, this trailer. Yep.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Yep.
No, that looked really good. That looked like very,
coolest...
very, very faithful, man.
The cool thing about this is that if you have the original copies of the game on Steam or in any of the other platforms that are mentioned with this, you will get the upgrade for free.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wow. Imagine that. Imagine that, Nintendo. Imagine that.
I think they said if you want to buy the package, it's going to be about $40, $50, depending on where you're at in the world. But yeah, you're getting the original trilogy, dude. Like, as far as I'm seeing there, you will get everything you want out of S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 and then some from the original trilogy of games. And plus, you'll also get the original story that the S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 is based off of. Get all the full details of what happened and such there. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but it's damn good. So
some shenanigans are afoot.
That's really fucking cool, man.
Some anomalous shenanigans.
Anonymous. I fucked up the word shenanigans.
But that's not all we were supposed to show yesterday. There was also this bad boy.
Lethal spread asshole, yeah. That was fucking good.
Still no date, but fuck yeah.
Well,
That
at least
looks
it's coming. At least it's coming out this year, as of right now.
I kind of
Oh,
wish it would
God.
come out next year, man. There's too much shit to play this year.
Oh, that was fucking good, man. Where was it? The part where he fucking pile drives. Yeah, that was it there. He pile drives a motherfucker.
Oh yeah. If I remember right, that's one of his like signature. Yeah, his signature techniques. He does. Yep. That
was
power bomb.
fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, guys, I got a chub from that one. That was fucking good. That was really, really fucking good. I'm keen on this motherfucker, man. Dude, I still haven't even played the remaster of 2 yet. There's been so fucking much.
I had the first 3 games all installed, ready to rock, but because of a bunch of other games that came up, I didn't have the time to play it. But dude, if I try to get some time in to play that before the 4th one comes out, dude, it's so good.
I'm
It's a
hyped.
wild backlog.
Oh, frig yeah.
Yeah.
We drowning
Yeah,
in good
you know
gaming
what?
this year, man.
I'm gonna give you a fucking backhand for your backlog, you fucking sick fuck.
Kinky.
I just
Look
got
at
hit
him.
with it, home dog. So I just got
You just
fucking
got hit with it.
I did. All right,
Backhand to
speaking
your
of
backlog, and then afterwards I fucking give you the back shots.
and your back
Yes,
hole. Speaking of hit with it, we have Big Texan Mozza. Can we please get this one from the Baja with the $5 super chat?
Listen. DSP is the GOAT when it comes to gaming. Doom is trash, and you can clearly see the game is broken like Lethal's balls. Hashtag Moz is gay. For real.
I was in Predator.
And the
Hey,
reason
how's everybody doing?
So anyway, that was the first time I met Arnold Schwarzenegger.
One
And he
time-
told me Hulk Hogan's a pussy.
They said that Hulk Hogan couldn't outlift me, and I said, of course, because I'm from Minnesota. Now, here's the thing. I once was kicked out of a McDonald's for running loose and biting the children in the playroom because I wanted to play
why does
Super
that actually
Smash.
sound like something he would say?
I was biting the children because I wanted to play the alien game they had on the GameCube.
So anyway,
Anyways, I ordered a Big Mac afterwards and washed down the children's blood that I bit out of them with a
Oh,
diet
my God.
soda.
The reason my balls are broken is because chat keeps draining them because they some thirsty bitches. Last
You ain't
Toxic
got no
Mal
liquid in there to drain, bitch.
with a $5. Thank you very much. Just like with simps, gamers who've invested so much money in this have no choice but to continue in order to justify all the money they've wasted. Yeah, what is it? The sunk cost fallacy. It's like, I've already gone this fucking far,
Yeah.
you know, got to see it to the end. Man.
It's like what I do
It's like
with my
gambling.
friendship
Like, oh,
with
well.
you, Lethal.
No, it's more like gambling. It's like, fucking, you know, I've already lost everything. Might as well bet the fucking house, see if I can win it back at this stage. And then another one with a tour. Thank you very much. It's for you.
Ralph Macchio's Jay Leno impression. Not gonna lie, kind of shit. Hey,
Hey, you
not ve-
tried.
At least
They
I
can't
tried.
all be winners.
Yeah, I warn everybody ahead of time. So
Thank you. Thank you, Last Toxic Man. Thank you, everyone, for being here. If you haven't already, thumbs up the stream.
Actually,
When we reach our
chat,
special.
I'm just kind of meh about you being here, you know? I'm not for or against it. I'm just kind of here.
Take it or leave it. All right, now moving on though, we got this one to go over. The Helldivers 2 studio, that being Arrowhead's, next game will not be tied to PlayStation. I kind of respect this decision, right? And this isn't from a fuck PlayStation, fuck Sony perspective. I respect this because they were able to, all the fucking ups and downs, they did put out a good quality game. Been meaning to get back to it, actually. But they made a lot of money, and now they've made enough money where they can just be like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go independent. I can respect that. So the Helldivers 2 developer Arrowhead has announced that its next game will be free from a PlayStation partnership, meaning the game will likely be multi-platform console release. So this news was announced on their Discord, and it says, the wonderful thing is that thanks to the amazing support of the fine people, Arrowhead's next future is quite bright, and we have the freedom to explore some really cool concepts we couldn't have otherwise. Game 6, which is our next project, will happen in a way that it will happen thanks to you. The next game is 100% funded by ourselves, so we'll call 100% of the shots. That seems like a little bit of a dig, in all honesty, at PlayStation with the drama, which I can respect, but that's not completely excuse that they were also responsible for what happened with that. It means that Arrowhead are now fully in control on its next game and not reliant on publisher funding, which is the case of PlayStation would have meant for Helldivers 2 would be exclusive to the PlayStation platform for consoles. While it does not 100% necessarily mean that Arrowhead will release on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, as the deal could potentially come further down the line, it gives Arrowhead the choices and decide what's best for business. When asked if there was anything negative about working with PlayStation, he replied with, no way, PlayStation are great. Really? You just don't want to say what happened? You're just going to pretend that whole never fucking happened?
Not a single negative?
Saving face, assuring future partnerships can be made. No bridges burnt.
There would be no Helldivers if it wasn't for them. We're open to working with them again in the future. They are incredibly game and dev oriented, solid partners. And this is just me saying like this, not blowing smoke up their asses. Well, it is. As for Arrowhead, what could be working on next, it's unclear, but Arrowhead has had a history of working on various different games and genres, so the possibility that are endless. It's a safe bet it's not fucking Helldivers free. If the next game is Helldivers free without fucking PlayStation backing, that would be fucking nuts, wouldn't it, man? But again, yeah, I really like this idea. I like the idea of, you did your deal with PlayStation, you put out a successful game, however we may feel about it, was successful. They put out a pretty good update recently as well, and now they've gone, we've made enough money, we can do our own thing, completely do our own thing. I like that.
Yeah, despite all the issues and troubles that they've had, they've been very successful with their game. Like, the biggest ires that people had were really because of PlayStation's decisions about things. Arrowhead did follow through, kind of like adhere to everything, contractually obligated or not. Like you said, man, it's nice to see any company like this be able to pull themselves out of their hole, or take care of themselves and be able to independently manage and develop their own game without having to adhere to higher ups or some other company with their own agenda in the matter. I'd love to see what they've got next going on. Is it going to be a group oriented, or are they going to stick with their elements, or are they going to try to jump into a new pond and try to work their magic there? Arrowhead Studios has a good reputation for their games. They're solid. They function well. Still, they only have some bugs here and there, but at the very least, they come out solid at launch. Yeah, I really want to see what they've got next. Unchained, untethered,
unbullshitted. And then last Toxic Mel, ungimped with a $5. Thank you very much. It's for you, Creamo.
Cream, when we getting a DSP times Shannon Sharp collaboration where they both jerk each other off without realizing the camera is on? Well, when Shannon Sharp is inevitably fired from Disney, I think we get a little closer to that. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, what a fucking strange.
ESPN gets rid of them. We're going to be...
Can you please read this one as well?
Shannon and Cream are grunting like ogas.
Oh, my fucking gosh.
Unk getting freaky with it.
All right, moving on. In an interesting turn of events, Stellar Blade's PC release suddenly just got blocked in 129 countries. Interesting. The game's also going to have de novo in it as well, and there has been a bit of controversy surrounding the price of the game. A lot of people are saying it's too expensive for a game that's a year old. A lot of people are also arguing that, well, you know, this is what happens when a PlayStation game gets ported with all of its DLC as well. So, and all the updates, whatever it may be. But more importantly, 129 countries being blocked. That's a wild statement. So Stellar Blade is set to escape console exclusivity with a bang. Yeah, because it's a fucking PlayStation game. PlayStation is just a bus stop. It's now been blocked in 129 countries. The slick sci-fi action RPG has enjoyed a glow-up since launch. Critics praise its fast action with jaw-dropping visuals. On May 15th, developer ShiftUp announced the PC port will release in 11th of June. So, it should have been a win for everyone. Instead, shortly after the update announcement, PC players from 129 countries suddenly couldn't access the game's store page. When several players who live in certain countries tried to open Steam's store page for Stellar Blade to pre-order the game, they met with an error that said this item is not available in your region. Interesting. The block included countries with no active PlayStation Network support like Egypt, Iraq, and Venezuela. ShiftUp apparently didn't see this coming either. One heartbroken fan posted, "Are you kidding me? I've been waiting for you for a year, and now it's banned in my country because there is no PSN. What is this nonsense?" Stellar Blade support team tried to help. The PC, okay, this is where it's interesting. The PC version does not require a PSN account. May I ask where you live? Players weren't having it. Seriously, Sony, seriously, becoming a chorus. The frustration makes sense. Sony recently tried forcing PSN logins with Helldivers 2 on PlayStation, on PC until Backlash made them backpedal fast, but they didn't really backpedal it if you look at it. So here's the list of every country that's been the game's not available in, all right? But this is where it's fucking nuts because all these countries do not have PSN, all right? They just don't have PSN. But ShiftUp is saying the game does not require a PSN account to play on PC. Now, I don't want to fucking jump the gun here, but ShiftUp has lied often about this game. The no censorship, the big red X, no censorship. You had the CEO saying, nah, we weren't forced to change anything. We didn't fucking cave in. You had Yoko Taro in the room with him who was hinting at everyone, this dude's about to fucking censor. I can tell. He even says in his interview, I think ShiftUp is lying again.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
for sure. This, I don't understand what this is going on about. On top of that, de novo in a single player game.
Yep.
Like, why? There's no purpose for it. Like, I'm trying to, I can't even fathom why. But I'm thinking, what? Because Stellar Blade, even though we have the modern games going on to PC, the games still want updates and stuff. Is it Sony that's directly responsible for the updates in this game of having a server provided to be, for the update to be grabbed from everybody? Is this is why? I'm getting into the technical shit that I don't even know myself, but it just doesn't make sense if ShiftUp is saying one thing. What did Sony say? Mum's the word, probably. Yeah, probably. They usually like to let things heat up until they make an address about something. So I'm stumped, man. I really don't know what's going on here.
Well, and you look at the stuff where they're banned, man. Some of these are bigger countries. You got Egypt on there, the Philippines, parts of the US. So even if you're hey, because we saw this a lot with Helldivers, where they're I don't care what they do to other countries, the US has it. Well, no, look, United States minor outlying islands. So there's people in the US who can't play it. So in that sense, that is a stupid argument. Some of these I understand. Some of them are kind of make sense why you can't play. But why the fuck is the Holy See? Why is the Vatican on there? You telling me the Pope can't play this game now? That's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, I guess not. Yeah,
the only thing I can do is go off previous records of Stellar Blade. And look, I know this game became a fucking lightning rod for culture war, but at the end of the day, man, you're lying to yourself if you cannot admit that they fucking lied up to the launch of this game.
They did, yeah.
So I think this is another fucking lie.
Like,
That's
we got
what I
nothing to. Got no evidence to claim otherwise. They're not
Yeah.
providing anything to claim the contrary. Like, what do
And
they expect us to think if they're not going to say anything or address about this?
In fact, I want
And
to show
remember,
this as well.
remember the last time that anything like this happened with Sony games, it's all tied to the PSN requirements. They say they're not going to add it, but they'll probably find a way to sneak it in, like they did with Helldivers.
The PC version of Stellar Blade does not require a PSN account. Yeah,
Add
and
on
then, of
to
course,
that.
there's the Nuvo as well. So
The other thing about that too is that if I remember the was it that Japanese samurai game? I forget the name of it. Ghost of Tsushima. You cannot play multiplayer on Steam unless you have the PSN account connected.
yes, yep.
But you can play the single player.
Yep.
Can't have it. But if you want it, it's really weird. I thought they would be consistent in their decision on this, having their games outside beyond PlayStation, beyond PS5 and the PS Network. What? Why is this always like, okay, with this game we'll do it this way, with this next game we'll do it that way. Okay, we won't. Okay, original game we tried doing it. Okay, we'll leave it, let it go, but we'll still leave up the regulations and requirements up on the store page for sure.
Speaking of store page requirements, let's go have a look at Helldivers. Oh, look, they never actually removed it.
As I was saying, my God, dude. Hey, you brought that up. Good timing for that. God.
And they never will.
No, it's
because they're gonna keep trying to push it.
Yeah, that's it. It's like with RSI, means of lying by omission, just leaving it up there, just giving people the impression it's going to be one way, and then realizing after it's too late that they don't have to. Too late. We got you on a PSN account. That's some real fucking deceptive shit, man. Ugh.
PSN more like pissing. Lethal. I'm gonna fucking hurt you.
I'm just giggling. Well, there you go, eh? So Stellar Blade. Look, I will admit I'm very curious about this game. I have to play through this myself just to see what all the fucking fuss was about. Because again, the people that I've spoken to and the people that I've watched that have actually played it, excluding Extra Zero, who was by far the most negative towards it, everyone says like, yeah, it's good, but it's not fucking the second coming. You know, it's blown out of proportion, but it is good. That's the general.
From the demo which I played, which was pretty, like it was the first bit of the game, right? That was meh.
That's fair, yeah. Well, that's it. Other than Eve's beauty, there was nothing, and maybe the monsters, the boss fights that you had, there was nothing really super eye catching that like hooked people. Other than the hot Asian chick with beautiful tits and nice ass.
See, that's where Nier Automata blows it out of the fucking water. Is because if you removed all the fan service from Nier Automata, not saying you should. I have a poster of her on my fucking wall for a reason near my bed. But if you did remove all the fan service from Nier Automata, you're left with a fucking fantastic video game. And the same be said for Stellar Blade. That's
my experience with it is with watching Mark the Cyborg play. He enjoyed it. Definitely gave it the criticism it deserved, but still enjoyed it nonetheless.
Hey, and speaking of things that blow things out of the water, Lethal is gay.
Shout out.
He hates the ocean and he wants you out of it too.
That's ironic because we're going to talk about some oceans.
Oh, great. Favorite thing.
Dreadmoor. Dreadmoor. Now, this is a Lovecraftian fishing adventure set in a post-nuclear apocalypse world. Sail your yield, upgrade your boat, and build equipment and battle monsters lurking in the water and on land. Explore forgotten lands and discover ancient secrets.
I feel like I've heard of this before. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. He's the cum queen of Gronkin.
Catch a fish.
Catch a fish. I'm gonna catch my fish. Oh, that looks cool. The character. I'm liking this. bit of Sea of Thieves vibes as well.
See these nuts.
I liked it.
Ah. Now,
Interesting.
Lovecraftian looks good.
Yeah.
I'm
You know
just
Cthulhu's
hoping,
in there
please
somewhere.
do not have the usual conventional HP Lovecraft disavow shit. Just
Oh
own it.
yeah.
If you're keeping with Lovecraft, own it. No,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's Dredge. The game's Dredge. Search up the game Dredge right now.
Can you do that, please? Where I'm putting the link in with this
I'm gonna put the link in your fucking ass. No, the game.
What I saw.
Yeah, I know, because it's already based off of a really successful game from like 2 years ago. Dredge.
Visuals reminded me of an old freaking school game I used to play on the computer in the fourth grade. This aesthetics and style. It's like a reading
That's so
math
funny
blaster.
you brought that up. I've been trying to remember this game from school, right? Everyone used to play on fucking. Oh look, boss! Another one of those 60 FPS pieces. It's a fucking indie game. You fucking brain dead faggot. You fucking stupid bitch.
I know what game you used to play in school.
Now, what's the one where you're a rabbit?
Limp Bizkit. Used to play that game.
You're the rabbit and
Reading
it's like
Blaster?
a platformer. Is it called Reading Blaster?
No, platformer. All I can think of is Jumping Flash on the PlayStation for that. But that's a first-person rabbit jumping game.
Oh, I think it's something. Nah, that's one where you're like a rabbit. It's like a platformer, and yeah.
It rings a bell.
God.
Gonna have, don't know, but anyways.
Yeah, so this is Dredge, which is made by a different team. It won 10 game of the. It was a pretty big game.
Okay.
Oh wow, this is the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's slightly different, but yeah, they ripped off Dredge.
Yeah, bigger graphical
ripped
budget.
Off Dredge and just made it fucking Cthulhu.
Oh, that stuff's already in this.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Look at the fucking fish. Yeah.
It's
They're
just
all
not as
Lovecraftian
grimdark looking.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of it, but yeah. Yeah, very similar.
Yeah, so that game's just a fucking rip-off of this.
It's more of a rip-off than fucking what that dude's claiming Bungie stole.
Yeah. No way, Lethal. You know what you call the Iron Rig? My penis.
Nasma sent me voice messages, and I don't know if I should play him on stream or not.
Why not?
No.
Maybe listen to the first 10 seconds.
Maybe.
Just to make sure that it's not him like revealing his HPV or something.
Oh, he says I can. All right, here we go. Let's do this.
Okay, good.
All right, there's two in here. All right. Oh wait, no, there's just one. All right, here we go.
Listen, you either piss in the sink or sink in the piss, and tell bitch hog that Pepsi Max is the best.
One more time.
Listen, you either piss in the sink or sink in the piss, and tell bitch hog that Pepsi Max is the best.
All right, listen, chat. You either piss in the sink or you sink in the piss, and Boss Hog Pepsi Max is the best. There we go. Shareem is fucking stun locked. Shareem got stuck.
Listen, you either piss in the sink or sink in the piss, and tell bitch hog that Pepsi Max is the best.
Piss in the sink or sink in the piss.
You know what? Chat. We're doing it.
Let's do it.
We're doing it live. All right, here we go. You either
Attaboy.
in the sink or you sink in the piss.
You gotta quote it to Nosmir.
Oh,
Yeah, Nosmir
definitely.
Yep.
at Nosmir, and then you gotta put today's date.
Yeah.
Yeah. For him, it's still the 15th, so you gotta put.
It's the 15th for you, Nas. All right.
Yep. Yep. Well, it just turned over, but technically he did say it on the 15th.
He said it on the 15th. It counts.
Mm. There you go. Nas.
There we go.
There you go. All right, motherfuckers. John, are you streaming in a bit?
Yep, and not too long. I'm right after this, so we're gonna immediately hop on over to my channel, Big Jono Gaming, to play some Doom: The Dark Ages. I'll throw the link up in the chat. Should pop up real soon. Hope to find you over there. Looking forward to it. Come say hi. Come hang out. Be a blast.
Cream, are you streaming Doom: The Dark Ages today?
No, because I got micro-cucked by Microsoft. It's not fucking good. Okay?
Microsoft piece of shit.
They fucked me. So at some point I will play it. I don't know.
Dude.
Go check out Jono's stream. Pin down. There's going to be something from Trey and Mr. T this Saturday. That's going to be coming up. I think it's a pre-recorded one from the two of them, so that's good.
Nice.
I'm just going to be jerking it.
Nice. But hey, before we wrap up, chat, there is a serious fucking problem that's going on here. I don't know how to put this politely, but look, we didn't hit the fucking goal today. There's just no interest in this game. We did not hit the goal. So I guess we're just not gonna fucking do this again, chat, because we did not hit the goal. I don't know how he fucking does it with a straight face, man. The way he actually just does that is nuts, isn't it?
He has
chat,
twisted himself into an amazing
No, this is how you do
one.
it. How you do it, all right? Now I'm smiling. I was like, all right, chat, sorry, we didn't hit the goal, chat. Chat, we didn't hit the goal. I know you guys were excited for this, chat, but honestly, you're not supporting the channel enough. We gotta move on to something else, chat.
How the fuck does he do it, man?
Yeah.
How do you do that and not like just feel embarrassed?
Oh, because he's brain dead.
Shout out.
What is this thing? Dignity.
What
is it? What do you mean? That's a thing. It exists.
Dude, he is the king. All right, motherfuckers, let's wrap this bitch up. So we'll have some stuff come out over the weekend. We're actually cooking up a few things as well. Hope you enjoy them. But that's, as far as streams go, that's all we have for this week. Appreciate you all so very much. Thank you. You get a chance, fucking do something good for yourself this weekend. All right, do something good for yourself this weekend.
Yeah, go stare in the mirror crying, pussy. Yeah, that's me to you, Lethal.
Okay, but on that note, we appreciate you all. Have a fantastic weekend. Appreciate you all, and we will see you all on the next one. Oh, it's also been 3 years since this.
Just using your hole. Yeah, I love using your hole. I'm gonna use your little asshole in your mouth, because you know what it is. It's a 3-hole day. Fucking railed. Bitch is getting railed. Suck! Fuck! Fuck! God, where are you going? Baby. Yeah, face fuck.